Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Waga. We're going to do another Leetcode question, and the question in question today is pretty simple. It's number 1437. Check if all ones are at least k places apart, right? So in this situation, what we have an array and you have ones, and you're supposed to say whether or not they're k places apart. Like in this case, k is 2, so we have 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros between the ones, so yes, and then 1, 2, 2. So they are at least three places apart, yeah. And in number 2, we say the distance between the first one and the second one is 2, and the second and the third one is 1. So this is not true. For this one, there are at least 0 places. This is true. 1 true, right? So this one is pretty straightforward. We could keep we could use a variable. We could say maybe index, and we could set it to, we could say the none or -1. Let's put it at -1, and then afterwards what we want to do is we just want to loop through our we want to loop through the various indices of the numbers. So we could say for I in the range, and the range is going to be the length of the nums, like so, right? So we just want the indices, and we check if that particular number is 1, right? So we check if it's a 1, and if it is, we check if the index is not equal to -1, and I minus the index minus 1 is less than k, right? So the reason we do this is because we are trying to get the distance between the current one and the previous one, and we want to compare whether that distance is greater than k, right? So in this case, if we could look here, we would say the distance between this and this is at index, this is at number what? This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be at position 5. So it would be 5 minus 1, and we would subtract 1 from that because of the index, right? So it would be 5 minus 1 would be 4. 4 minus 1 would be 3. So the distance between them would be 3, and 3 is and we would check whether that is greater than or lesser than k, right? So in this situation, we would just return a fault, right? Because we and also here we're checking that the index is not the first. It's not the first time we're doing it, right? We are checking. We want it to work from the second index onwards, right? So what we would do here is afterwards we would set our index, right? We would update our index, right? So we would come here and say idx is going to be I, like so, right? And the next thing we need to do is we just need to return true, right? So we come here and we return true, like so, right? Yeah, so basically this is it. Pretty straightforward, and if we run our code, hopefully I've not made any errors. Okay, for I in range, for I, oh, I forgot n. I was reading the n in my head, not actually typing it. So I was saying for I in range, when clearly we don't have an I, we don't have an n, right? So if we run this code, okay, where is the error? Oh, must be late in the night. Let's do that again. Accept it and submit it. Okay, it's accepted. Right, so our time complexity is going to be O(n) because we go through every element in our array. Our space complexity, we do not create any structures, so it's not going to be considered. So basically that. Thank you for watching, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.